So guys, did you know that we have kings in Kenya? Or do we have a king in Kenya? I knew, but I came to confirm. So today I'm visiting the Wanga king, NABONGO MUMIA II. And this kingship has been there since memorial time, like from 18th centuries. And I just came to be familiar with the history about the kingship of this kingdom, get to interact with the king, get to know what happened, how did they come about with the kingship, and all that story. So we started our introduction, and I have a friend who is taking us through all that. And this is a shrine.
Yeah, shrine.
This is a shrine where they were burying the kings. So who was the first king here?
The first king here was Wanga.
Wanga was born. So guys, these are the shrines to where they buried the kings, those who started this kingship. So I'll be showing you. I'm gonna be showing you one by one. This was the first to be buried.
Not the first to be buried.
Here.
This was the first to be preserved here.
Oh, this was the first king to be preserved here.
Yeah,
Nabongo wa Mkoya. 1697.
Died 1895. We find that he lived for 98 years.
He lived for 98 years.
And he was a father to Shiundu.
So this is the father to Shiundu,
who was born
in 1775.
1880. That's 105 years.
He lived 105 years. Hey, these guys used to live for long, huh?
And Shiundu now was a father to Mumia. Mumia was a legend.
Oh.
He was born 1849.
1849. He died in 1949. Those are 100 years. Hey, these guys used to live for long, huh?
1849.
So 1911. 1974. 63 years. Huh? So he's the only one who died the youngest.
Still the youngest.
Oh.
Though his father is the father to the current.
Oh, this is the father to the current king.
Current king.
Okay. How old is the current king?
73 years old.
So he has already outlived his father's age.
Yeah.
That is nice. So guys, these are the shrines and the tombs where the first kings of this community were buried, and they have been preserved for future history, for future knowledge, for future learning, and for the culture of this beloved community. Yeah. So where next to?
Where our founder was buried.
Where the founder was buried.
Wanga.
Okay. So guys, we are headed to where the Wanga, the founder of this kingdom, was buried now. So these are his descendants, the ones you've seen.
Descendants.
The son and the grandsons and blah blah.
Those are just the great.
Oh, so this is where
the founder was buried.
Oh.
He was buried in his own land.
Oh, this is where Nabongo Wanga was buried. 1050.
Died 1140. That's
90 years. So this is where the founder of this kingdom was born and still buried.
Yeah. No, this is where he lived.
Oh, this is where he lived, eh?
He was born at Lela.
Oh, Lela. Nyanza.
Then take his journey to this land.
Eh, these guys used to live for long, man.
Yeah.
But this was his palace.
Yeah,
Oh, it is locked.
Yeah, no, it's not locked.
So this was his palace. Well, it is not scary, but it has been modernized, eh?
These have been modernized
Oh.
on a moment because we use it as a conference.
Oh, this is now a conference room, eh?
But according to the culture and tradition, it was built similar way of
how it used to be originally.
how it used to be original. Because you find those poles, they used to tie with the rocks. They used pine grasses.
So they used traditional ways of building this, though they have modernized it and nowadays they use it at conference, but it still has the traditional culture. Even the tree in the middle, the post in the middle used to be there. So nowadays you have conferences. If you have meetings, you can have a projector here and hold, and it's very cool, eh? Yeah, this is very cool. You can come and chill here. That is nice. So guys, now we are entering the village, the kingdom village. So we have huts here. I don't know what they resemble.
These huts resemble the homestead of the king.
They resemble the homestead of the king.
And now find his own palace.
Straight.
The home place. The palace of the king now is the midpoint, which is resemble now the parliament.
The center.
The center. That is on the center. Reason being, when he's there with his committee, he can be able to access to the visitors.
Can see who is coming in.
The homestead.
So the house in the middle was the house of the king.
For the king.
And these other ones surrounding.
Like you find on the right hand, that's the house of the first wife.
This one is for the first wife.
With a kitchen.
With a kitchen, also the house and the kitchen.
Yeah. And the second
wife and the kitchen.
Now the
and
sons
then
near the gates.
So these are the sons at the gate.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you find this was the mother to the king, who was also staying near the gates.
Or the mother to the king.
Now,
like the grandmother.
The grandmother to this young generation, who are the sons of the king or the children to the king. You find the work of the mother now was to receive each and every guest in the family. Then she sends the grandsons
to tell the king.
Act as a communication system.
Oh.
So it's going to be invited in the king's parliament.
So guys, finally we are going to meet the villagers of the elders of the village. As you can see, people are having a good time. People are having good time here. And we are going to meet the elders. We are going to talk with them and get to know what is happening or what happens inside the king's house. So the king is inside or is not there? He's not there. These are some of the king's committee members, and not the king. So let me pause.
Sasa mimi nimekuja na mgeni amekuja kujifunza mila na desturi ya Wawanga. Japokuwa ni Mwanga, lakini amesema anapita tu. Na katika utaratibu wa Kiwanga tunasema mkosa mila ni mtumwa. Sasa amerudi nyumbani kujua mila yake. Kwa hivyo mgeni wangu, nyumba ya wazee kuna vile umejipanga. Na pia mimi nikifika hapa nakuwa mgeni.
Oh.
Hapa mimi ni mgeni.
Hapo ni mgeni.
Sasa itabidi niwaombe wazee kutumia kwa karani wao. Chukue nafasi ya tukaribishe. Chukue nafasi tutambulishe. Na pia jitambulishe na wapate kufunza yale ambayo mlijifunza kule.
Sawa.
Tumetoka.
Sawa.
Kwa niaba ya wazee mgeni wetu, habari ya Christmas.
Habari mzuri sana.
Mzuri sana. Pia kuna mengi mshajifunza huko juu.
Yes.
Na kulingana vile sisi huwa tunakaa hapa hivi, utaratibu kwa hii nyumba tunakuanga na ofisi. Kutoka kwa chairman, discipliner, welfare, secretary, treasurer, spokesman, tuko na chief wetu. Kwa hivyo hata sijaenda sana. Ningependa kutambulisha mahali wanapotoka. Sasa tuende mbele.
Tukamshikie. Bananga Collins Mutia. Sio la Kamega. La Kamega la beta ho. Mama nyino no mtsotso. So mbola luta ho nende. Mtsotso na ho raho ebo hota sana. Lakini ingoefu ya Kakamega mtaona abundo balanga ngo atutoi. Njira ya yes chief mtse. Nije wana orio ukaya pula eno. Pakwanje alemba oyeri arigo mbayo mpira mlanga ngaikutia. Abaya ko motiko abaya bayakula lakini hata nyangati no yakula mkunda kwa dukani. Sema ya Nairobi lakini pesa mwana biashara. Bila ana marafiki sana. Bila ngebe ni kuna ngebe ya transportation ndio wao ni sio. Pesa mwana madu wa tete kwa ndio duka kusia. Male bila sana. Ndio nyangino mbenerla bisene mala. Dabra ana marafiki sana. Alitendo le china shema la shenda le amo mu kingdom muno ko ishira kutira no mwana wanje utiti no jana mkali muno mtiti thank you
Mario mwana mungo ndio habari kuja kwa fahamu damu ndio kutaki asante sana madasi kama kwesi kitele na bongo hivyo fonga ndio halaga ndio tengo ni spokesman anakasha kibisha chamas Muhammad anakumpira kuchelele karibu spokesman mcheni mrefu
yes
ya kushesha
mlembe mno
bara yanga ile Christmas
stop making
noise yaba madanga ni chairman kas bala kabisha chairman
Kesh era malam. Oh, ni lower house. Asante. Orio mno. Wa Mkoya. Orio. That's nice. Thank you. Rihuba unyela ku expand huma
abacheni nileta
wale aba
khale buleka fulani bona msaka kuno kwa abacheni
kuno kwa
memba bana
ashembara no shenya khobole nama khoba manje tawe awena ndiziro kuchenda tsendo leshingana session like easy ndakhola nesoma about NABONGO MUMIA. Yeah, so ma no vera kunjiro ko shonya kumanya kala kunende village upande bonota oparazani aliyawe nyene. Yeah, so nyakubola enjamira shira culture ino kwese kwa khola za mculture yo bakanyweza kuipuza na kushira hapa. So nyumulene laza nenda makuba kanyene ngaho nenda la. Can you help me with this?
Uja shika hii sadasa.
Ndi endigrano.
Wewe mesa no dire usire ina. Chairman kuja. Alaba ho ni khabi. Kunyola viongozi.
Mzee halasi.
Sa kwa ni shindu.
Kuna ramaje lakini tunachana na shindu. Mfuko na kuchana nacho msimu. Ndio hajaza sana.
Haya.
Basi kuna hana. Kama ndio kwa hizi.
Wewe picha hoja.
Imali kupa kali sana.
Haya.
Imali kumada fios.
Dina kwanza finyano
Hapa hivi.
Finyano.
Naenda simama pale.
Finyano.
Simama hapa.
Wala kupori.
Simama.
Songa nyuma kidogo.
Atira nani kuka? Mshesa ninja. Sawa.
Sasa mambo yote
Iko sawa.
huyo ana simu. Namwekea
Ni sawa, haina shida.
Dad, we are doing a video.
Yeah, we're doing yeah. So guys, I'm told Chianurie. Ulipusa?
Nakupusa ni funda pole pole.
I'm told that from the house where I've come from, those guys they drink the traditional busa, it's liquor. They drink it like it's something that happens on a daily basis. It's not like it happens only today. Something that will be happening and it has happened, and that is how they live.
Yeah,
That is their culture.
culture.
Oh, so mtu anaenda kazi, they go to work, they come back. People go to work, they still come back to drink. They go to work, they still come back to drink. So I would want to live that life if I have enough time, just coming back, drinking the busa. So who prepares the busa?
We have the women who prepare that liquor.
Uh-huh.
Though they were authorized by
The government.
king and also the central government.
Uh-huh.
So it's not something that it is a necessity for them to take.
Yep.
So and now that I've bought them Christmas, how do they share the money?
One, they are not going to share the money because they have now. You have just add them time to stay there. So they are going to add more liquor. That's one opinion. Another opinion, they are going to look on which implements do they.
What they are lacking.
What they are lacking.
They don't have.
In their own parliament. So they will buy some of those implements. Like chairs, siphons, those pots. Now they have been authorized to use that currently that way. And apart from that, also somebody can they can also, at the end of the day, if the day ends up well with the other visitors, so somebody might go home with money to buy sugar, to buy food.
Yeah, that is nice, but it's good because it also brings the village together.
It also gives the village unity.
Unity, yeah. And then if there's an issue,
if there's an issue,
you don't take us to the restaurant. No, I think we are okay. Let's not go to the restaurant because we are equally. I didn't know we are going up to the other side. So, can I pick something from the street? Come. So guys, that was for today.
Now we were in the village where people were now doing the clean and taking the liquor. And also you can see in this upper part, we are now introduced. We have our guests who are here in the land. They want to make their own music in the evening.
So we are going to have music here with this tent.
Tonight.
Who is coming here? Which?
I will they have their own musician. Yesterday we had the Maroon Commandos in the land. So today, one of the musicians, maybe Emma Jalamo. So I don't know. We are living in the generation whereby people can do their own things.
Guys, do you have kings in your community? If yes, let me know.
Genealogy, you have other communities like the Luo from Ugenya. They are not the Luo. They have that link with the Wanga community.
Luo from Ugenya, they are not Nilots.
They are not Nilots.
They are Luya.
They are
Wangas.
Like also the Abamagoy, not all of the Luo community, but Abamagoy.
Oh, there's a community in Abamagoya.
Those are Luos from Ugenya. And also we have the Luos from Bondo under the Sakwa.
Yeah, Sakwa Bondo.
Sakwa Bondo.
Yeah.
Those are now descendants to Honorable Raila Odinga. They are also the Wangas.
Oh, they are from this side.
That's why Raila is trying to give clarification that
he's a
13 descendant is
Nabongo. Oh.
And also, we find for Wanga to be known as a king, he took adventures of various parts of the land. Because we find when his forefather first was the Lega land from Congo, is where he was able to neither these exams who were Mtindi, Wanga Moye, Ngoba Mgoya, and Fenya Circle. So each and every guy tried to first for his own land. Same like Mtindi, first for the Kuria land. We have the Batende community
in Kuria land.
In Kuria. We have in Tiriki, we have the Abaluba. And as I said, in Mgoya, first of Ugenya, we have Abamapa, where we in Bondo. We have the Yasaka community. And we find Wanga Moye Hoba, those are the caves to Tiriki. Thereafter, Wamoy first Tachoni land, that's in Ngoma County. Whereas now Mr. Wanga, first was South Wanga under Imanga village, where he had a well-developed leadership under Chief Mwema. And since these ancient people, they were not able to use to wear cloth, they could wear animal skins. Some of those skins are in the museum. So as he was working for his lord, who was Mr. Mwima, he used to hide his left hand in the skin cloth, not allowing anyone to see it.
Right.
Reason being, he had a royal bracelet ring and he used to hide his left hand because he was knowing that as according to the culture and traditions, they believe that any royal family cannot go and lie to his own other royal family and make a subject to work for that leader. If he be found, now he be killed. It's a rhetoric punishment you receive.
Okay.
So it was like a secret. Until the time the woman of Chief Muma now wanted to know what to doing with it, Wanga's hand is when she went and prepared food to serve him. As he was washing the hand to take that food, is when she knows that this guy hit that royal bracelet ring. Is from that point is now where the kingdom found the name Nabongo. Now he's been named the king. And which also gave the rights of the Wanga kingdom and follow Chief Muma chiefship. There are still now the children feel like since the king was a superior person, the king now should wear leopard skin, which is now something relevant to other skin. So other people could wear other skin, but the king wears leopard skin. And also, he was allocated not to settle at Wanga village, but he also took adventure due to various reasons, like being attacked with the other communities because of leadership. So he's the one who came and acquired this land, which is the cultural center found in Matung sub-county. Alongside Munyasi Busera, as the route will take us through to Kabaka Princess Palace in Uganda. So this land is 3.0 hectares, and as he acquired this land, he was able to ratify some those who are Mgomo, Basha, Munyaku, and other counts. As the king, now he was still he had that fear of influence. So he wanted also to get the support from his own relatives. So he did advise his son to intermarry with foreign communities. That made him to advise the son to intermarry with his own blood brothers, where they had remained. Thus now we find each son from his own lineage. Like this Mgomo called Abamorono clan, those beetles they were located at Muitoti, as we are ready to share. But formed Abamba clan, those are found in Butere mostly, and some of them in Matundu. Wangona now formed the royal family called Abashiteti as the ruling community. Munya formed Abamunya clan, those are found in between Nyaska and Ikeda. When Amapa formed Abamako, those beetles that they are associated with their own brothers, did not have their own land to settle. Thereafter, he went out the king introduced what he called heritable leadership from their father to his own son. He could choose that son based on the characters of leadership, not merely choosing. But for the son to be verified as the king's successor, now you find the son has to undergo certain rituals, whereby during the death of his own father, now the son will be given a spear and a bow. Pierce that will use its heart, and the bow has to end in the palace without being forced by anyone, through the dedication by the spirits. When I follow the sister body, is when that sister body of the king will be buried in a sitting position with a small
so they are the people who bury while sitting.
Those are the kings only in the Wanga community.
Oh, the kings only. Yeah. I thought it's everybody.
Not everybody. It's when they'll be buried in a sitting position with a small pot containing traditional beer with a siphon straight to the mouth. That you will also find that it takes a duration of 20 or 30 years. And in the time we pass a dream, when we rebuild that dream as the survival of the land, is when you exhume his body from that sitting position. Now we say that let he rest in peace. So we bury him straight under the shrine as we ordain the son his own successor.
After how long?
After 20 or 30 years.
20
or
30 years. So if the king dies like now, it's until 20 or 30 years you get another king.
Yeah, we have to wait until he passes away. So the following, these are the Wanga kings who are this land from King Nabongo Wanga to Mumia the second. They are 13 kings and they are as follows: Wanga, Mwambala Msuchibile, Sinado Chitechi, Netia Osundwa Wangwea Shundu, Mumia, who we be told that he was born 1849.
Nabongo Mumia. Nabongo Mumia is the one who's known.
And this king Nabongo Mumia, he was also able to marry 66 wives, who were able also to sire 109 sons of King Nabongo Mumia. From them, which they were also able to sire 4 or 5 grandsons of King Nabongo Mumia. And during his reign as a king, he was also able to rule from Naivasha until Uganda, in Buganda, alongside River Nile, and also some parts of southern Sudan. Though now invasion of technology was introduced in the land with the white settlers, who took advantage in the kingdom of King Nabongo Mumia, like the likes of the Arabs and Swahili people, when they first visit his kingdom in the year 1883. As they came in, they introduced their way of worship in a Muslim way, schools, and so on. So they also ensure that they have baptized King Nabongo Mumia as a Muslim. He been named Muhammad, but he never went to the mosque to worship. He retained his own culture. And you find as they went back in Europe, they spread the rumors. So the missionaries also enjoying the land, and now you find the missionaries now try and ensure they have enlarged the kingdom with modern technology, westernization, of like building hospitals now, people start to be treated, and schools, churches. Still, Mumia never went to the church. Until the time now, the explorers enjoyed the land in 1990, find the king already had formed precision government similar to that of Queen Elizabeth of England. Now they were not able to suppress him, but they could work with him. And you find also those explorers, they enjoyed the land, they came with the modern foods like maize, beans, and other goods, like the ways of traveling, bicycle, motorbike, and motor vehicle. Though they tried and ensured they have invited the king to well attend the coronation of King Edward VII of England. As he was taking the journey, now he was advised to enjoy the journey because they believe the king cannot travel a very long journey and yet have left his own family at home and food. So they believe the king can starve on the way and die. Apart from that, you find also those as the same explorers now became the colony. They tried and test the king's power from a kingship to paramount chief, whereby he denies concerning them that they find him ruling. Without forgetting that, how does he acquire the leadership? Is through merits or through inheritable or through God's premises. So the only way he can retain the powers through his own death. But remember, before he dies, he could appoint his own son. As he dies in 1949 also, after living 100 years, he had already signed King Nabongo Shitawa, who was born 1911. Nabongo Shitawa had worked with those white explorers, the white scholarship or a colonial government, and in the time 1962, he went and ensured that now under the Kenyan constitution, they should be amending bills that will give a room for central government to work with the Wanga kings, which was denied after westernization, though they accept to acknowledge the king and appreciate him. As he passed on in 1974, his son Mumia II was born in 1952. So you find Mumia now was a person who was much westernized. He went to school, being after educated, he was also trained like any other person. For him, he ended up for accountant course and get a job in a private company, which was a data company, where he got in 2010. Is when he retires and takes over. His father shows the king of the Wanga.
So he's the current one.
As I'm speaking, he's the current king, and he's a general secretary for African kings. Although in Kenya, they ordained him as the leader of culture and tradition in Western region, parts of Kenya.
Thank you for the brief history. At least you have learned something. So as we go by, I'll be asking little questions.
You have a right to ask those questions.
Yeah, ask little questions. You can now show us around. This one I've asked. Yeah, sorry for that. So guys, this is we are inside the museum. The museum of the museum of the kingdom. Yeah. Of the Wanga kingdom. So this is this is the Wanga. Where is the picture of the first Wanga? Apart from the first king.
Yeah. The first Mumia, the famous and legend one, is here. And you can see, apart from we, the Wangas, being acknowledgement of acknowledging King Nabongo Mumia, other communities like the Maasai, they also acknowledge the king.
Yeah, Maasai is
they were now the advisors of King Nabongo Mumia. And so Leibon was passing on, he left behind his son, who was Lemna Talad is here.
Oh, so this
with the king Nabongo Mumia seated.
That was the first king.
This is the King Nabongo.
Oh, this is Nabongo Mumia. Oh, the second or the first?
Mumia 1.
Mumia 1 of up there.
Not up. That's on number 13. Number 11.
Number 11. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Mumia. And this is the grandfather to Mr. Raila, Mr. Odinga.
Odinga.
Not Oginga. Oh. This is Odinga.
Odinga is
grandfather to?
The grandfather to Raila Odinga.
Odinga.
So basically Raila is Baba, stop doing that. So basically, Raila, you said Raila is ancestors are from this kingdom.
Raila is ancestral of this kingdom.
Okay.
He's not a Luo.
Okay.
He's only able to speak in Luo language and first for the Luo culture, but other cultures are similar to them.
The Luya
kingdom.
Okay.
So we are even.
Okay. So and, this is the first. This is Nabongo Mumia.
This is Nabongo Mumia.
This one.
As I'm speaking, this is Nabongo.
So this one was the first.
Mumia.
The second.
And you find he takes up with different communities here. Like this was some of the wives.
Oh, you said the king Nabongo Mumia had how many wives?
66 wives.
So guys, the king had 66 wives.
Yeah.
And how many children?
Those were when we counted the genealogy, we counted 109 sons of King Nabongo Mumia.
Oh, 109 sons alone.
Yeah.
Not daughters.
Not daughters.
So there could be many.
And you find in the culture, we don't account for the daughters.
Oh, you don't account for the daughters?
We believe that culture and tradition is kept through a boy child. Men. You know,
let me explain this. So guys, in the Wanga culture, they're saying that Nabongo Mumia had 109 sons alone. They did not account for the daughters because the culture here only accounts for sons.
Yeah.
Because they believe daughters get to be married elsewhere and adapt other cultures from other communities. So the king had 109 sons, and so if you add daughters, there could be many.
There could be around
300. So the numbers are not known.
The numbers are not known. And
so
this is now his son, Nabongo Shitawa.
This one up here.
Yeah, the son of King Nabongo Mumia.
So this is the first son.
Probably he's not the first son.
Oh no, but is he the one who became the king after the father died?
Yeah, he's the one who succeeded.
Oh, the one who succeeded the father is called Nabongo Shitawa. Oh, that is him, eh?
Yeah.
How many kids?
For the Shitawa kids, we do not have the actual number.
Oh.
And this is now Mumia 2.
And who is this?
This is the mother to Mumia 2.
Oh, so this is the wife to this?
Yeah, this is the wife to Shitawa.
To Shitawa.
And now Mumia 2
and the wife?
The wife.
Oh, so this is Nabongo Mumia the second?
The second.
And is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Or is the current?
He's the current king.
Yeah, I've seen him. So this is the current king of the Wanga kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh. So Wanga is a kingdom.
Wanga is a kingdom.
Okay.
Wanga is a king.
So the second burial of Nabongo Mumia. Yes.
So let we use this. Let we start learning about the
Artifacts.
You know, after human activities, they had their own leisure time. As the old men, they used to play ajua.
So they used to play ajua.
Ajua we call it luho.
Luho.
Yeah.
In Luya.
In Luya language.
So guys, the king, when he's done with his daily duties, he would come play this. How do you call this in English?
This is called ajua in English.
Ajua. Yeah. That is Kiswahili or English?
Ajua. Yeah. Still sustained for English.
Oh, it is still English. Yeah. And in Luya it's called
Oluho.
Oluho. So he will play this for at leisure time. Then these are cooking pots.
These pots now have been utilized with the modern pans. These were used to cook food like ugali, vegetable, cassava, and like now if you cook something like it is we have stew meat, chicken, fish. Now the place which we are now being used as utensils, we have this place which were made from the fine clay.
This is now like a plate.
These were the plates. And these were acting at the same time as a bowl and also as a hot pot.
Yeah. So guys, these were used as plates. We have bowls, we have hot pots. All these different kinds of pots were used on different occasions and different purposes.
Yeah. And you find this ring. This was made from banana fiber, and it was mostly being used after fetching firewood or water. You put on
your head so like this. It assists for balancing.
To balance the pot. And like the other ring, this one as you'll be enjoying the village, now you find the elders have a pot containing that liquor. They have put on a similar ring, which is made from the reeds, so that it stabilizes the pot also, not
for
to
balancing.
Pour their liquor.
Busa. You call it luce?
Busa.
No, there's the one they do like this.
Luteche. Yeah. But in English we call it siphon.
Siphon, eh?
That's an straw. Okay. And you find this one was used to cover food. This is shimwero.
So this one was used to cover food.
Shimwero.
For
winnowing of the grains.
So guys, this one was used for winnowing and carrying of grains. Yeah. In Luya it is called Eshimwero.
But in English it is a
basket. Okay.
You have other baskets for winnowing.
Yeah, so these are other types of baskets.
You have the other bigger one. It was used for winnowing with this one. And the three, these now working as plates still.
Plates, eh?
So the
ugali,
sweet potato,
domas, yeah. Then this one was for milk.
This one for the challenges today.
Morisik.
This is what they used to preserve their own.
This one is used for milk preservation, sour milk. Then we have the gourds.
We have
the quads.
The calabash, not the quads. The quad is the other one. This is the calabash. Calabash have been utilized by the modern cups. This one used to take water, porridge,
yeah.
The liquor. And this is how those ancient people could wear similar clothes.
This one's what?
This was the cloth.
Cloth, eh?
Yeah.
So this one it's called tingata.
You know, each cloth was marking a different stage.
So
you find like the young children who are still young girls, they wear tingata. But those who are now
adults,
yearning the age of
puberty,
they wear this other one called Eshipande. Now for those, the others wears those which you call machengeche. Now they became adults because from that stage of
transition,
you are being transition has taken place. You can be married, and also whoever the boy was, he can marry and become a warrior of the community. Excuse me.
Baba, stop disturbing people.
So here we have other home utensils which now have been improvised during the age of the reign of King NABONGO MUMIA. We have the piper, which was used to take tobacco. The bad lock was used to close the door. Introduction of Kipande system, we have his own identity here.
So this was the Kipande system, eh?
Yeah.
This one for identification.
Tumbler for taking water.
Water.
Plate, fork, spoon. But currency in coins. This is the currency for the whole world.
Oh, currencies for the whole world. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
By Kenyan currency, we had those coins which could have a hole at the tip.
So this is from the whole world again. Eh?
These are for the whole world, but the Kenyan currency we said here as a yuan 20 shillings note.
So this is Kenyan currency. This line has Kenyan currency up there. Still Kenyan currency
Until we reach.
Until the new one. Eh?
And no, we have not the new one.
You not put the new one?
We have 200,000 for Tanzania.
Then you have Tanzania, Uganda, Bank of Botswana, Congo, that is Malawi, Egypt, mostly African nations. Then you have the European. You have European. You have a dollar here. You have basically this has a preservation of money from all sorts of the world.
And also you have the picture of Mumia which was drawn, wearing the metal, and you have some animals which were found in this community. It's such like antelope, they were still young. When it matures enough to give us a big horn.
Like
the two horns were used for communication. This smaller one was for the cow, used to suck blood clot from somebody's chest. And once in a Wangan community, or in Wangan kingdom, we had the other animals like watho. So this was the tutor watho. And this picture of His Majesty Mumia.
His Majesty
Mumia
Bongo Peter II, King of Wanga Kingdom. He's the current.
He's the current. Okay. And you have jewelries here. These were ornaments which were received in the land as a gift from the Arabs.
Eh?
You know, Arabs used to take ivory as they make it. Excuse me. Hello. Siyango. What? Yes?
So guys, we are visiting the Wanga Kingdom. This is their museum. This is their museum. As you can see, some artifacts. First anniversary Duton, Julia 20 Mwami, Mwenda, Bantu, Munogo, Kanegera, successor.
So we are talking about other articles here.
Yes.
You have the arrows.
For hunting.
The arrows were used for hunting. Knife was used for war fighting. You have the smaller razor blade for shaving. And you have the spear and the shield.
And the shield.
Actually, you find when you have the arrows, you have the bow here, which was being used. But you have the black iron ore. This black iron ore was used to make Achillean tools. Some of those Achillean tools were the hoe. Hoe were used for farming. This is how it could be attached to its rope. And you have precious stones. These were applied in a pot containing water.
So that they make it cold.
To make it cold. And this was being now used as an ancient fridge.
Yeah, I remember even us.
This bell was tied around.